Hello, my name is Ivy. Today we read Winnie's Dinosaur Day. Let's read. Winnie the Witch and her big black cowbird loved to visit the museum. It was full of fascinating things. There were bugs and beetles and creepy crows and slinky snakes. There were buttons to push, levers to pull, and games to play. But the best of all was the dinosaur room. Winnie and Rupert liked to look at the bones and footprints and models. "I love to see a real dinosaur one day," Winnie always said, and Rupert always thought, "I'm glad I never seen a real dinosaur." One day, when Winnie and Rupert were flying home from the library, Winnie looked down and saw a big crowd of people in the museum courtyard. "Whatever's happening there?" asked Winnie, and she flew down to have a look. There in the courtyard was an enormous dinosaur. It was Dinosaur Week at the museum, and there was a special competition. Winnie loved winning prizes. She looked carefully at the skeleton. It was very, very big with lots of spiky bits. Winnie couldn't decide whether to do a picture of a model, and she couldn't decide what the dinosaur might have looked like. "It's too hard, River," she said, but she really wanted to win the prize. Then Winnie had an idea. "Drop on my shoulder, River," said Winnie, and they zoomed up into the sky and back to Winnie's house. Winnie got out her big book of spells. "Yes," she said. She shut her eyes, stamped her foot, and shouted, "Abracadabra!" There was a flash of fire, a great whoosh, and Winnie and Rupert were back in the time of the dinosaurs. There were dinosaurs everywhere, big dinosaurs, enormous dinosaurs, gigantic dinosaurs. Winnie and Rupert hid in a tree. "Now all we have to do is find a dinosaur that looks like the skeleton," said Winnie. "That should be easy." "Meow," said Rupert. He didn't like the time of the dinosaurs. Winnie looked around carefully. "There it is," she shouted. "Of course, it's Triceratops. Look at its 3 horns, River." "Meow," said River. He didn't want to look. He wanted to go home. Winnie got out her drawing book and her colored pencils. It was much easier drawing a real dinosaur. Her drawing was exactly like the Triceratops. Well, it looked quite like the Triceratops. "This is an excellent drawing," said Winnie. "It's sure to win the prize. But now we need to get back to the museum. I know, the Triceratops can take us." "Meow," said Wilbur. He put his paws over his eyes. Winnie picked him up, jumped onto Dinosaur's back, waved her magic wand and shouted, "Abracadabra!" And the dinosaur whooshed off to the museum. Professor Perkins was getting ready to present the prize when the dinosaur landed in the courtyard. Everybody was surprised. "Well," said Professor Perkins, "I think we all know who has won the competition." And he gave a big shiny medal to the Triceratops. The dinosaur was delighted. He had never won a prize before. Winnie didn't mind too much. Then Winnie and Wilbur took the dinosaur home for tea. The dinosaur didn't like sandwiches or muffins or cakes, but he enjoyed eating Winnie's treats, and her rolls were delicious. "Oh dear," she said. "He'll eat my whole garden. It's pity he's so big, Wilbur. He's a much nice dinosaur." Then Winnie had a wonderful idea. She waved her magic wand and shouted, "Abracadabra!" And the enormous dinosaur was a tiny dinosaur. So now Winnie never has to cut her grasses. And Wilbur has a playmate that is just the right size. Bye bye everyone! And don't forget to thumbs up!